La Paul is a combination theme park and zoo in southern France. It opened exclusively with animals, but ever since the 1980s, it has also boasted amusement rides. Today, the park has 5 different roller coasters, several water rides, some scenic transportation rides, a dark ride, and a handful of unique flat rides. In this video, I will rank the park's top 15 rides. The scope of this video will cover just the amusement rides. I don't think it's fair to rank an animal exhibit against a mechanical ride, but definitely do not miss the zoo area because it's a huge part of the park. Before starting the list, I want to apologize for any mispronunciations. I do not speak French. I also want to give honorable mentions to 2 tracked car rides at the park that just missed the list. Both Forêt Enchantée and Randonnée Africaine have nice wooded settings and pass the occasional static scene. They just do not have a lot of length to them. Number 15, Ballon d'Orient. This is a small Zamperla balloon ride. Riders can use a wheel in the center to spin their tub. The gondolas are light, so it's easy to build up momentum, and the elevation changes give some variation to your rotational speed. Number 14, Tasse Magique. This is a Zamperla teacup ride right across from the prior ride. This one is even more dizzying. The cups also spin like a top, but your spinning is enhanced by the added movement of the main platform. Number 13, Alligator Bay. This is a mock splash paddle. The area has overgrown plants and some structures to match what you'd see in the bayou. Kids love getting wet. And since this park attracts a lot of families, you'll see most seats filled and most guns manned. This means water is flying everywhere, so you're almost guaranteed to get soaked. Number 12, Voyage au-dessous du monde. This is a Socé monorail. It is a scenic attraction tucked among the trees. Then you also get some nice aerial views of some areas and attractions. Number 11, Rapido. This is a dinghy water slide. There are 4 lanes, so you have the competitive racing aspect. Then the slides consist of a triple down. You can get some airtime in the second hump, and you build up some good speed by the end. Number 10, Disque des Soleils. This is a Zamperla disco coaster. The spin is as satisfying as always with those outward-facing seats. I especially like when you're whipped over the bunny hump in the center. Then you get a little weightlessness in the far spikes. And as a bonus, this one is uniquely plussed with onboard audio. Number 9, Rivière du Grand Nord. This is a Socé log flume. It is short, but the scenic course goes through the woods. Then the experience culminates in an okay drop. Nothing overly tall or zippy, but enjoyable. And the resultant splash is perfect, refreshing without being truly soaking. Number 8, Chaises Volantes. This is a Zeer wave swinger. There are synchronized water fountains beneath you, which is a really cool visual. This is complemented with the ride's already fun motion. It spins at a good clip, and the wave action offers some positive G's at the low points. Number 7, Descente du Colorado. This is a Socé River Rapids ride. It is a long and scenic journey. You pass through the woods and later through a cave. It is fairly dry for the genre though. The rapids are quite tame, and the large waterfalls only produced a thorough misting. That was the wettest part. Number 6, Champi Folie. This is a Cassetto shooting dark ride. It is shockingly compact, as it's a box with just 4 screens. Each scene has you taking aim at animated mushrooms. Plenty of targets, but gets chaotic with everyone firing at the same screen, especially because the guns have a lag to them. But I like the firing mechanics because you use a pull string rather than a trigger. If you've ridden Knott's Berry Tales, the overall experience feels similar in terms of the visuals and hardware. Number 5, Train des Aventuriers. This is a long train ride around the park. It has the same wooded setting as the monorail, but this one offers better visuals of the park's coasters. and it most impressively features a dark ride scene towards the end of the route. The train stops for a vortex tunnel, which is super disorienting. Number 4. Fjord Explorer. This is the park's newest attraction. It is a well-themed mock water coaster. There are some nice visuals during the slow floating bits. Then the coaster section has good pacing and some sharply banked turns for the genre. Now it is light on the forces, and there is a shuffle to it, but overall, this is an enjoyable experience. And just note, the back gets the wettest by far, which is the opposite of most water coasters. Number 3. Azteca. This is an interesting family coaster from Sokei. It sort of feels like a mine train coaster. You have a series of helixes in the woods. All the greenery conceals the layout both on and off ride. The first helix, which is the largest by far, offers good positive Gs at the low points, and the later two offer okay to decent Gs as well. Then this coaster got a large retrack before the 2021 season. I heard it was pretty janky prior to this, but it now rides very smoothly. Number 2. Twist. This is a mock spinning coaster. The same layout was cloned for Dwarful Wind at Toverland if you're more familiar with that coaster. This one just does not have the onboard audio. That being said, this coaster has solid, consistent spinning throughout. This makes for a sneaky wild ride given the fast-paced and twisted layout. There are some moderately forceful turns and a few small pops of airtime on the smaller hills. And coming in at number 1 is Yukon Quad. This is an Intamin straddle coaster. It is a clone of Juvalin at Jur's Summerland, if you're more familiar with that ride. The riding position, which mimics being on a motorcycle, amplifies the sense of speed, and this coaster has lightning-quick pacing at the start of the second half. There are a series of rapid-fire low twists and turns. These directional changes are wild, especially because the landscaping conceals what comes next. This is paired with 2 strong tire-driven launches and a solid first half. The finale lets us foot off the gas a bit, but a majority of this experience is great. If you want more in-depth thoughts about any of the park's top 4 coasters, I have individual reviews already published for those, or the clones I mentioned. Those are my 15 favorite rides at La Paule. What are your favorite attractions at this French theme park? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there will be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.